celebrity makeup artist Mario Dedivanovic first showed us how to do it on his muse, Kim Kardashian. It was that contour look, remember it? But now he's moved forward from that famous makeup tutorial to a whole new look that he says includes lipstick that can make us look younger, or how to apply it. Mario joins us now. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi, thanks so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
Absolutely. I see that you have a model here with you, and you're going to show us on her, but I got to talk to you about the contour. That exploded in a way that I cannot recall any other makeup trend. It looked complicated. You made it look easy, but so many of us still failed at it.
Yes, for sure. I mean, contouring has been around for a very long time, and I think it was just the kind of perfect storm of the perfect timing when social media was really rising and becoming popular, and so the contouring trend kind of happened simultaneously. And so nowadays, contouring is actually going to have a reemergence as we remove our masks, but it's going to be in a much more modern, soft, and approachable way, which I'm going to be showing you a little bit
I
today.
love that, because the other look was beautiful. Obviously, you've done great work, but it was very structured, and it was like a paint by number. You got your beauty blender, and it took a lot of time. Now, as our first guest pointed out with hair, we're emerging with something easier and lighter.
Yes. More effortless, something that just you can do really quickly, and something that is not intimidating and that looks beautiful out in the daylight. Because the previous trends of contour really was done for different forms of multimedia, YouTube and Instagram and all those types of things. So now it's sort of like just a much more fresh take on all of it.
Love it. Okay, so you're going to demo on Garth. You're going to show us how to sculpt our cheeks in this modern, soft way. You start off with contouring the location of the concealer application. Is that what we're doing?
No, so what I'm going to do basically is just turn to me a little bit and smile. I'm going to have her smile, and smiling is really going to help you to locate and guide you. So I'm just going to take a little bit of foundation stick and put it towards the more higher area here, and then I'm just going to blend, right? So this is like a basic contour that is very lifting and flattering universally on all face shapes. Now, remember back in the day when you used to do all the stripes, look straight, you used to do stripes here and stripes on the nose and stripes on the face. There's no need to do any of that. You just have to do on the sides here. Turn for me, smile. So she smiles, it lifts here, and I'm going to apply it, and then just blend it out. Literally, it takes 2 seconds, and you have a softly sculpted cheek. Now, if you like to do a little bit more, you can use the remainder that's on the brush and just softly add it to the other areas of the face.
Okay.
And that's it. A tip I have for everyone who's watching is try to stay away from the laugh lines.
Got it.
Because you don't want to bring attention to that, okay?
Okay.
Just kind of keep it right above the laugh lines.
Okay, we're going to go to a break. Coming back with Mario. He's got 2 more tips to reset our face to start this summer off fresh. Right back. Welcome back. We're talking all about that face with celebrity makeup artist Mario Dedivanovic. He is the man behind the contouring craze that had us all buying beauty blenders and trying to do the stripes and fitting it all into a great look at the end. But Mario, you're saying no more of the stripes and the contour, multiple shades of foundation. We're minimizing now. You showed us the blush look here. What do you think is the #1 mistake people make when trying to get the blush look you just showed us?
The contour look?
Yes.
I think the #1 mistake people make is that, one, they're putting a little too much product on, and #2 is that they're using the wrong shade. I think you just have to go a couple of shades deeper than your natural skin tone and try to avoid products that are too red, too orange, and too yellow.
And, I correct myself. I said the blush look, the contouring of the cheek. I instantly think cheek and blush, but this is more contouring your cheek with a foundation color versus using a pigmented orange or pink color to highlight the apples of your cheek. So now let's talk about under eye. We haven't had a lot of vitamin D because we've been inside. Dark circles. I have dark circles. What's your tip for that refresh look?
Yeah, so my tip is I'm just going to take a little bit of a concealer, and I'm going to use a couple of shades lighter in the hair because I want to brighten when I'm doing this. So there's a couple of things I'm going to do. I'm going to be brightening the under eye area, but I'm also going to be giving a little bit of a lift to the eye. And the way I'm doing that, as you can see here, I'm applying it to the outer corner very little bit and kind of flicking it upwards, right? And so that's going to give you a natural sort of instant lift. So you'll see here now, I'm going to start blending this in, go straight to camera. I'm going to start blending this in now. And this is just going to automatically give a little bit of a brightening effect and a lifting effect to the eye.
And how is this different than the way we've been applying concealer all this time?
Well, I think it just depends on the location that you're applying concealer. I think a lot of people, they put a lot of concealer in this center area when it's really not necessary. You want to apply more into the inner corner here and then blend that out into this outer area here. And you want to avoid too much texture in this direct under eye area.
And do you apply layers? I mean, if you're talking about dark circles, people sometimes feel compelled to believe that more helps more.
No, it just depends. I mean, I think if you have dark circles, you want to use a little bit a concealer that has a little bit of a corrector in it. So that could be more of a pink undertone, more of a orangey or red undertone. That's going to help to counteract the darkness. And so on her, I have a little bit of a slight hint of orange in this concealer, and that's going to automatically correct the under eye darkness and also brighten this whole area.
And, you know, because we're on the go, hopefully very soon, in and out, a lot of people skip the powder to set the concealer, and to you, that is a no-no.
I mean, listen, it depends if you have oily or dry skin. Okay. I just think that if you don't set it with some sort of powder, you're likely going to have a little bit of a mess going on later on because the oils of the face start working and then the product starts sliding all over. So a little bit of powder I think is helpful. I'm going to show you the areas that I apply that. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this powder. Again, this has a little bit of a brightening in it. It has a slight hint of orange in it. And so I'm just going to tap now with the brush. Now, remember the whole baking trend of putting lots of powder on with a beauty blender?
Yeah.
You don't want to do that. It's not necessary. That's not going to look great in the daytime. That works for, you know, lights and cameras if you're on stage performing or if you're on television. But for every day, you want to take the slightest bit of a loose translucent powder with a little bit of a tint in it and just apply it to that area to set it. And once you set that, it's going to mattify a bit and it's going to prevent anything from moving. Just lock it all in place.
Okay, and I cannot let you go without telling me there is a trick to applying lip gloss that will make us look younger. Is that true?
Well, not exactly lip gloss. It's more of just a lip pencil. So lip liner right now is having a big moment. But what I'm noticing is that sometimes people, I'm going to show you on one side actually, you know, how to not do it. So you don't want to apply it super low below this lip line here, because what that's going to do is that's going to instantly bring the face down and give you a sad appearance. What you want to do here is go from the corner and bring it downward and really overline, because overlining is a big trend right now, but you just want to overline this center area of the lip and then bring it upwards here. And I'm going to take a tiny bit of that same concealer I used there just to show you what I mean. And you use this as a guide right here. And you can see here now the difference on the two sides.
Oh.
You know, you see how one side is much lower, and this is an instant little lift to this whole area. And so that is a technique that will really help you, and I think looks really good universally on everyone. I'm going to fix this other corner here.
I love it. Okay, well, thank you so much, Mario, for the tips. We're going to keep fresh face and out the door with young-looking lips because of the right application of the lip liner. Thank you to our model as well, Garth. You have the most beautiful eyes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.